As an asset class, it's quite funny because whenever anyone talks to me about credit, they talk about the risks. And whenever anyone talks to me about equity, they talk about the upside. And the the perversity of that is that when things go wrong, equity gets wiped out before credit suffers $1 of loss. And so we actually see credit as a downside protecting mechanism and a very defensive way of still being able to extract decent returns, probably better than what we can get out of equity markets, frankly. But with that liquidation preference and that elevation in the capital stack, that if things go wrong, we're protected. And so we really like it for that reason, and I'd frankly add a lot more to the portfolio if I could. The problem is getting access to it. It's not an enormous market here in Australia. There's increasing competition, no doubt. But I would say that the way that we are doing it is a little bit like the way that we do everything in our portfolio. We extract maximum value out of the competitive advantages that we have. And because we have that flexibility, we can take a longer term, more equity-like view of the asset class. So we're looking at it saying, well, would we be happy to own the equity in this business? And if we can come up with an equity value, then we certainly should be thinking that the debt is safe. And then we utilise that to present a flexible solution to people who are looking for capital, and we can have a conversation about equity or debt, and it doesn't really matter, and we can take it in any direction. I think that's fairly unique in the Australian market. I think most people are a little bit more middle of the road in terms of their approach to private credit. I actually see it as a much less risky asset class.